When it comes to tuning high-end sports cars, Mansory is known for one thing: going big or going home. Subtlety is not in their vocabulary. If there's an opportunity to turn heads and spark controversy, they'll seize it. This German tuning powerhouse thrives on flamboyance, excess, and most notably, forged carbon. So when Mansory gets its hands on a Porsche 911 Turbo S Cabriolet, you can bet that the result will be as loud as it is bold. Enter the P9LM Evo 900, a machine that Porsche would never dare to create, but Mansory did anyway. While this isn't the first time Mansory has worked its magic on a 911 Turbo S, it's the first time the tuner has taken on the Cabriolet version. The result? A 911 that's no longer the more restrained member of the supercar club. If you were a Porsche purist, you might just find yourself recoiling in horror, but for those who love daring, extravagant designs, the P9LM Evo 900 is nothing short of a masterpiece in audacity. The changes to the exterior are nothing short of radical. Mansory has completely transformed the front of the car with a forged carbon fiber splitter, air intake shrouds, and a new hood. These modifications alone are enough to make anyone's head turn, but the real showstopper comes with the louvers on the front fenders. Inspired by the 911 GT3 RS, these louvers give the car a racing-inspired look and feel. The use of forged carbon continues on the A-pillars and windshield surround, giving the 911 a more aggressive presence on the road. Mansory didn't stop there. The side of the car gets the same attention, with flared fenders, side skirts, and side air intakes all dressed in forged carbon, making sure every inch of the car looks as performance-focused as it feels. The wing mirrors are also given the forged carbon treatment, reinforcing the car's racing pedigree. But the rear end of the P9LM Evo 900 is where things get really interesting. A massive fixed wing dominates the rear deck lid, and paired with a dramatic diffuser, it looks ready for the track. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping visual change is the addition of the forged centerlock wheels, measuring 21 inches in the front and 22 inches in the rear. These wheels are finished in a bright purple, complete with carbon inserts, making them both a functional and aesthetic masterpiece. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. Inside the cabin, Mansory's design philosophy remains consistent. The interior is transformed with plush white leather upholstery that complements the car's wild exterior. The seats are carbon fiber bucket seats, adding a touch of performance while also providing comfort. The purple accents make their way into the cabin too, with purple seatbelts and contrast stitching throughout. However, there's one odd addition that stands out: the oddly shaped steering wheel, which, while unique, may not be to everyone's taste. Under the hood, Mansory has worked their magic once again. The 3.8-liter flat-six engine that powers the Porsche 911 Turbo S has been extensively reworked to deliver a staggering 888 horsepower and 774 lb-ft of torque. Upgraded turbochargers, a revised ECU, massive 98mm downpipes, and a water-cooled intercooler all contribute to this performance boost. The result is a 911 that has been injected with steroids and fueled by adrenaline, an extreme take on an already legendary performance car. At its core, the P9LM Evo 900 is still a Porsche 911 Turbo S. But Mansory has taken this iconic car and turned it into a true showstopper. Whether you appreciate the boldness or cringe at the excess, there's no denying that this car makes an impression. It's an in-your-face expression of automotive tuning at its finest and most outrageous. Mansory didn't create this car to blend in. They made it to stand out, and it certainly does that.